My name is Ahmed Naji. I'm a writer from Egypt, living in Las Vegas. For the last 4 years, I've been City Asylum Fellow at Black Mountain Institute. So the effect of Las Vegas shaping my writing is something that is still looking to discover. I mean, since I've been here, I wrote and published in Arabic 3 books, 2 novel and 1 nonfiction book. The last one, which is my first short novella about, it's all happening in the United States. We don't mention Las Vegas or Nevada, but there is a scene it was impossible to understand if I didn't live in Las Vegas and visiting like the Red Canyon and Valley of Fire. Something that we built. It's not something that you come and you found it. You have to do an effort to build this community. And my experience as an immigrant, was that what I'm looking for. I feel very lucky that when I moved to Las Vegas, I had BMI, which was my first community. But through BMI, I started to grow roots and to build what the communities that I need. So my answer is community is something that you build, is not something that you inherit or you found around. If you are interested in a topic, could be political, could be an art, so don't wait until it happened. Go and start it. So Written Evidence is the English translation of my book Harzim Kamkim. This was my first book that I wrote when I came here to Las Vegas. I finished when I came here. And it's a non-fiction book about my case and about the years that I spent on the Egyptian prison. This book, the English translation that's supposed to be published next October by Max Sweeney, is a little bit different from the Arabic original. Because through my time here, and this is what we are going to talk about in the event, through my time here, like first of all, I couldn't publish this book without the help and support of BMI and Beverly Rogers Foundation, who asked me to publish expert of it and The Believer. And when we tried to translate it into English and publish this expert, we found we need to do some editing. So the interesting experience with this book that Catherine Holst translates the whole book. Then I worked with Daniel Gambini on the book as it's like an English written book editing. So for the English reader, there is more than 3,000 words that doesn't exist in the Arabic version. And we edit and we change it some structure and so on. So it's been a very interesting experience in dealing with translation and editing. And we are going to talk more about it in the reading. Of course, I think translation is an art, and I think we have, especially here, like it's different really in where I came from. Like translator is big names, like we have big names. They deal with them as like big writers, and they are public figure. But here, I feel like translated and translator and translation is something in the immersion. And I have some questions about even how we are here at UNLV. I was accepted at the MFA Creative Writing program here, so next year I'm going to be a member. And I have many questions about how we approach it here, even at Black Mountain Institute and even at the program. First of all, it was essential for me because through making this movie, I was able to rediscover and to get to know the city, Las Vegas, and its history, and to start to understand simple thing, beginning by why it's called Las Vegas, until like why we have a mob museum, museum for mobs. So the journey of making the movie itself has been essential for me to understand my new position and the city that I'm in now, and I fall in love with it. The other aspect of it is how people react and found it. We recently, when a prize at Washington D.C. Independent Film Festival. Anyone from Las Vegas, when they travel abroad, they receive, I believe, they receive the same comment. Oh, are you from Las Vegas? Are you living in hotel? Is it resort? Blah blah blah, and so on. Yani, the boring jokes, line of jokes that doesn't end. But suddenly it was interesting to see when we show the movies, like people will react differently. It's not what they expect about any movie that has Las Vegas name. There is no drunk people in the movie, or no crazy thing, and they were like, oh, like I felt very what for peace right word, humble, or like very touched when like people reaction to the movie was like, oh, this is one of them in DC was like, the movie is so poetic. I didn't expect like Vegas, Vegas to have like a poetic face. Yeah, I got banned from chess.com for 3 days, which is very rare to happen, and I don't know why it happened until now. And chess, like I'm always good in the opening. Like I will do the amazing openings that make the opposite think, oh, this is like a dangerous, great chess player. But then like everything collapsed. And